they are doing work that is changing lives, and they are just getting started. And so learn about them if you don't know deeply what they do, because their mission is critical. They do advocacy work, and they help with the cost of medical bills for uninsured and underinsured and people who are not fully educated and aware of how our insane healthcare system works. And it's incredible. In 2015 alone, in their first year, they saved artists over $10 million in healthcare bills. And they're just getting started. So it's amazing to watch them grow and watch them do what they do in this town and to be a part of this community. Because they don't just work for artists and musicians in this community, it's beyond here. And that's something that Nashville has always been about. From everything happening in this community resonates out into the rest of our country. And that spirit, there are no walls around this city. From this city, we can reach our whole country. We can reach the world. So cry, the beloved land, and never bow to demands. Our beating hearts are reborn with a voice. So here's a plan. Raise your voice to the sky or in the subway, wherever injustice is denied. Keep waking up. That's our cry, undiminished by any politician's lie. And there are some who say a time will come when many have to die, but who's to say, go inside, make the descent, sound the cry, because all the money in the world can't buy our Father time. And our grandmother, the moon, can turn a sleeping sea into a monsoon. Injustice is just dirt, and Mother Earth is a broom. So let the temperatures rise, because it's a fire we want, and our destinies call to us. They have from the start. So contemplate your fate, or go take a vacation by the sea. Just get your heart prepared to receive what is asked of you, as I will me. Because some will declare war, and our children learn from us what it means to be free or be slaves, or how not to fear change. It's time we stand up and put our hands on the reins, because oppression and fear can creep into your house unseen as a mouse, while we're stretched out beneath a blanket, streaming Netflix on the couch. And it is a fight, but we have the light. We have the songs, we have the stories, and we write them line by line. And like an old band of minstrels once said, time is on our side, and time is a funny thing. Time will blow your mind. If you just give it a while, time will make you cry, scream, shout, and smile. And looking back through history, time has always been tough. Yeah, so I've been thinking about what it is we're living through, and it seems about the best thing, maybe the only thing I can do, is keep on writing these songs and singing them for you. So here we go. When you're waking up, take it real slow. Put your hands in the air, bow your head down low, and say, let it roll, just let it roll. You see, God gets up way before you. Yeah, I can just about guarantee that she's got more to do, and she's singing, let it roll. Yeah, there's some who say the devil never sleeps. That ain't true. He just don't punch the clock when it's time to mess with you. And he's singing, let it roll. Just let it roll. Yeah, you see the whole wide world's a little spinning globe, Cadillac burning up a midnight road. Devil's in the trunk, angels in the backseat, God's on the radio with the people in the street. It's a heartbeat away, a southbound train. It's a girl giving birth all alone in the rain. It's a call, it's a fight, it's a renaissance rodeo. Yeah, the people just keep coming, they're going, and the stands in the stadium keep overflowing, and all them poor people on their rafts out in the river, well, they're rowing So listen, if you lose your house, or your job, or your lover, don't go killing yourself over what you can't recover. You just let it roll. Just let it roll. 'Cause I think there's a lot going on in this world. Ain't got much to do with money. You work hard, make your own milk and honey. So don't let them take it from you, honey. You just let it roll. It's a heartbeat away, a southbound train, a girl giving birth all alone in the rain. A car, a fight, it's a renaissance rodeo. Yeah, them people just keep coming, they're coming and they're going. And them stands in the stadium. A life coach for so many, he was a ballroom dance instructor. And so this is one of the songs. He said he wanted to do a song that he could slow dance to. And Leticia was with us when we cut the track. Most of the people on the stage were with us when we cut the track. And so we're going to sing it for you just in memory of him and in great appreciation for everything that he stood for in this town. He was called by so many the Pied Piper of Music City. And so if you don't know about him and his life and his work and what he meant to so many people, go and study his story. It's quite amazing. This song has the story behind this song. I was with a friend, and we were at the Nashville Diner one Saturday morning having breakfast, kind of trying to get the world to turn right side up again from the night before. And we were sitting down having our breakfast, and my friend that I was sitting with was just coming through the end of a relationship, a long-term. Thought it was going to be a lifelong journey, and it ended up not being so. And so we were talking about it over our eggs and coffee, and so she was weeping at times in the conversation. And it just happened to be the moment that the waitress walked up to the table, and there we were on Saturday morning looking ragged like we'd been up all night, which we had, and she's crying, and I'm sitting there talking to her, and immediately the waitress looks at the scene and looks down at me like, "You bastard. You did this to her." And I'm going, "No, I'm a good guy here. I'm her friend." But I'm sure she went back in the kitchen and spit in my eggs. And, but there was this moment in that interaction where she looked at me and said, "I hate you," and looked over at her, and there was this connection, this knowing, and this sort of this empathy that I caught happen. And so when I went home, got back to the house that afternoon, it was stuck with me, just this brief glance between this waitress and my friend. And so I wrote this song out of that, and it's called Time Moves On. The waitress gently smiles, for you are not the first pretty girl with tear-filled eyes that she was bound to serve. She sits down beside you and smiles right through your fear, and softly as a whispered breath she leans into your ear and says, "Time and love
kind of started it. When we were in his studio recording Matt's record, we were recording that last song, and at the time I had a shaved head, and but he loved it. He just thought it was too cool, and he was like, someone needs to dance with someone while we listen to this. And I said, no one's ever slow danced with me before. And he's like, well, that's crazy. And he stood up from his chair and got up and taught me how to slow dance, which was pretty incredible, and made me feel like quite the lady. The 3 songs I'm gonna do for you guys are all songs I wrote after that happened, really trying to embrace being a lady. Is my love like a TV show? Seasons come and go, and this is just an episode. Or is my love more like a coffee pot? Once the burner's off, it just won't stay hot. Something clouds my skies tonight. It's the same old fight, and I'm right. Oh, 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 I'm right. So I built a little house for only me, and all my floors stay clean, and I don't ever have to leave, except to go walking late at night. I don't get scared at sounds or sights, 'cause I keep my eyes closed tight. Oh, I'm right. 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 Everybody wants to get to say goodnight. It's the loneliness that haunts you when you're always right. Oh, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Oh, I'm right. Oh, I'm right. Oh, I'm right. I don't get to say goodnight, but I'm right. I'm right. That's a lady. Thank you. Matt asked me if I needed that guitar. I was like, have you seen the musicians on stage? No. I'm gonna hold alcohol. This is a beautiful thing that's happening to me right now. So I've actually never heard this next song played by a band. So this will be awesome because I just sent them videos of me playing on acoustic, and we'll see what this sounds like. I'm as excited as you are. Aren't they cool? Thank you. I've written hundreds and hundreds of songs, and I started writing songs when I was 5 or 6 years old. I was sitting on a swing set outside, and I was making something up, and my mom comes out and she said, "Did you make that up?" And I thought I was in trouble. I was like, "No, I did not. Nope, I didn't." And she's like, "No, it's okay. And if you make up if you make something up and you remember it and you do it again, that's a song that you made up, and that's cool. And the next day she had a little tape cassette for me and tapes, and she would say, anytime you make something up, just put it on a tape. So, you know, I had a full album like a week later, like ready to go. You know, and 30 years later, here I am, part of an amazing musicians community, writing songs with people smarter than me every day, and I just feel really blessed. And my mom's no longer with us, but I dedicate everything I do to her.
Woo.
Here's one more real ladylike number that these guys are going to help me with. Give me a chord, bro.
Woo.
I'm going to start this one.